Antonio Conte chases Joshua Zirkzee as injured Romelu Lukaku replacement. Jadon Sancho turns down as Roma. Euro transfer news. In Monday's edition of Euro transfer news, Napoli's Antonio Conte is interested in taking Joshua Zirkzee from Manchester United. Elsewhere, Jadon Sancho makes the headlines again as he ponders his Man United exit. His potential move to AS Roma looks to have fallen through, with Besiktas waiting to pounce if he cannot find a UEFA Champions League club, and an England U21 star could be on the move. Conte wants Zirkzee at Napoli. Manchester United striker Joshua Zirkzee could join Antonio Conte's Napoli, following the injury to another former Red Devil, Romelu Lukaku. Football Italia, via Corriere dello Sport, has reported that Zirkzee is one of the leading candidates to fill Lukaku's boots as Gliazzurri look to defend their Serie A title. Among their targets include Zirkzee's United teammate Rasmus Højlund, according to Fabrizio Romano, while Corriere dello Sport adds that Jean-Philippe Matita of Crystal Palace, Roma's Artem Dopik and Lecce's Nikola Kristovic are also on their list of potential options. Multiple sources in Italy claim that Manchester United striker Joshua Zirkzee is Napoli's leading candidate to replace the injured Romelu Lukaku. The report explains, Napoli confirmed a serious injury for Lukaku on Monday morning, and according to various reports in Italy, the Belgian forward will remain out of action for approximately 3 months. The latest reports, including those of transfer experts Niccolò Ceccarini and Orazio Accomando, however, claim that Zirkzee has emerged as Conte's favorite option to replace Lukaku with Sancho snubs Roma for Champions League. Jadon Sancho looked to be close to a move to AS Roma, but the English winger has seemingly made a U-turn as he continues to push for a move away from Man United. The Italian club reportedly had an offer worth around £20 million lined up. The 25-year-old on an initial loan, but according to Italian outlet Gazzetta dello Sport, Sancho wants UEFA Champions League football. He is waiting for an offer from one of those clubs to come, but it is understood he has also opened the door on a move to Turkish giants Besiktas, who would be willing to match Sancho's salary. The report reads, Jadon Sancho rejected Roma after 3 days of deliberation. Despite we need to be stronger, Amorim says Arsenal defeat hard to accept after contentious goal. Newcastle adopt Paris Saint-Germain's bizarre kickoff routine. Alonso admits Trent not guaranteed real start, not going to be about being fair. Rowe attracting interest from Italy. England U21 star Jonathan Rowe is wanted by Roma and Bologna. Football Italia has also reported, the Marseille winger, who registered 7 goal contributions for the French outfit last season and scored the winner in England's UEFA Euro U21 final triumph over Germany, could be an alternative for Roma following their seemingly failed pursuit of fellow Englishman Sancho. John Piero, coach, Gasparini's call. The English striker chose to decline and now intends to wait for a Champions League club or possibly accept an offer from Besiktas, who are willing to match Sancho's generous Premier League salary, approximately €8 million. There's no room for him in Manchester. So much so that yesterday he was the only one listed without a shirt number on the club's squad list. Roma had offered around €23 million, alone with an obligation to buy, and the Red Devils immediately accepted, but an agreement with the player had not yet been reached, partly due to the high fees. Frederick, director of football, Massara had proposed a 5-year deal worth €4.5 million, plus bonuses to increase. This meant less money but a longer contract. Sancho initially said he was available, but then backtracked this morning, Monday. Roma are looking at the possibility of making multiple attacking additions before the close of the summer transfer window. The Giallorossi are also in negotiations over a deal for Aston Villa's Leon Bailey, but are unlikely to land a deal for Man Utd's Jadon Sancho, which leaves them looking at alternative options. Among them is Rowe from Marseille. Reports from Gianluca Di Marzio confirm that Bologna have also been attempting to seal a deal with Marseille for the former Norwich City winger. Monday's update adds that Bologna have not yet received approval from Rowe himself. Cavani could make European return. Former Napoli and Man United striker Edinson Cavani could return to Europe this summer, with Cypriot club Paphos looking to add another ex-Paris Saint-Germain star. David Luiz joined the club earlier in the window and could soon be joined by his former PSG teammate, according to Ebola, currently playing for Boca Juniors. The former Uruguay international, 38, has scored 26 goals in 73 games after joining the iconic Argentine club in 2023. Following the official signing of veteran David Luiz at Paphos, the Cypriot club is looking to bring in another world football legend. The Portuguese website reported, Boca Juniors player Edinson Cavani is the chosen one, and according to the Cypriot press, the club is already negotiating with the Uruguayan forward. If the contract is signed within 24 hours of the first leg of the Champions League qualifying round against Crvena Zvezda in Belgrade on August 21, Cavani could be registered for the match. However, it is more likely that he will make his debut in the second leg, which will be played in Limassol.